Hello friends, welcome to all of you in Chanakya's online classes. Myself Parth Trivedi and I am going to teach you mathematics. So we are going to start our first chapter of 10th standard, that is chapter number 2, polynomials. In board examination from this chapter, total 6 marks questions will be there. One question of 1 mark, one question of 2 mark, and one question of 3 mark. Sometimes instead of that 3 mark question, there will be also 2 mark question, and instead of that 1 mark 1 question, there will be 1 mark 2 questions. So total weightage will be approximately 6. About polynomial, we have already discussed some basic concepts in standard 9th. In 10th, first of all, we are going to study about the general form of polynomial. What is the general form of polynomial? General form of polynomial is given by an x raised to n plus a n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 x raised to n minus 2 plus and so on a1 x raised to 1 plus a naught. Here from a naught, a1, a n minus 1 up to a n, all terms are constant terms and x is known as variable. X is known as variable. Here one condition we need to take, that is an must not be equals to 0. Why an must not be equals to 0, that we will discuss later in the standard form of polynomial, right? Now second topic is that degree of polynomial. What do you understand by degree of polynomial? Degree is nothing but the maximum power of the variable which is given in the polynomial. That is known as degree of polynomial. Suppose here one example we are taking, that polynomial is x square plus 4. Then here 4 is constant term and variable is x. So maximum power of x, that is 2. So degree of this type of polynomial is directly 2. Second thing, we are going to discuss about the types of polynomial. What are the types of polynomial? There are many types of polynomial, but in 10th we are going to study about only few types. First type is linear polynomial. What is linear polynomial? Linear polynomial is generally given by whenever the degree of polynomial, that is equals to 1, or we can say in other words, power of x equals to 1, power of variable equals to 1. Then this type of polynomial is known as linear polynomial. Second is quadratic polynomial. Quadratic. We know about the word quadratic. Quadratic polynomial, that means whenever degree of polynomial equals to 2, or in other words, if polynomial having variable x, then power of x must be equals to 2, then that type of polynomial is known as quadratic polynomial. Here power of x equals to 2, that means maximum power of x equals to 2. Third one is cubic polynomial. What do you understand by cubic polynomial? Cubic polynomial, that means degree of polynomial equals to 3. That means maximum power of x equals to 3. That type of polynomial is known as cubic polynomial. Now 2 points that are very useful to solve the MCQ or VSQ. First point is linear polynomial always shows a straight line. I am repeating that linear polynomial always shows a straight line. What does it mean? It means that whenever we are going to represent linear polynomial on graph paper, graph of this type of linear polynomial will be always a straight line. That we need to remember, that we are going to study in chapter number 3 whenever we are going to study about graphical method, right? Second point is that quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial always shows parabola. Now what is parabola? Parabola is new word for you people. Parabola is the graph which is in this shape. This is known upward open parabola, or second shape will be like this. This is known downward open parabola. So this both curves we are going to study. So whenever quadratic polynomial we are going to represent on the graph paper, its graph will be always a parabola, right? Whenever upward open parabola, whenever downward open parabola, that will I will teach you, right? Now next step, next point is standard form of linear polynomial. Standard form of all of three polynomials we are going to discuss. Standard form, that means we can compare, we can find out values of constant terms by comparing given polynomial with this term. So standard form of linear polynomial is p of x equals to ax plus b, where a must not be equals to 0. Here see, in previous general form we have discussed that a must not be equals to 0. So here it will be clear that whenever if we are going to take a equals to 0, then no x term will be there. If no x term will be there, that means only a constant term. So that cannot be said as a polynomial. So this condition must be there, that coefficient of x must not be equals to 0 in linear polynomial, right? So standard form of linear polynomial is ax plus b, where a must not be equals to 0. Next one is standard form of quadratic equation. Quadratic, that means degree of polynomial must be equals to 2. So standard form of quadratic equation will be ax square plus bx plus c, where coefficient of x square must not be equals to 0. Coefficient of x square, that is here a. So here a must not be equals to 0. Similarly, standard form of cubic polynomial. Cubic, that means degree of polynomial will be 3. So maximum power of x will be 3. So p of x is given by ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where coefficient of x cube must not be equals to 0, and here coefficient of x cube is a. So a must not be equals to 0. So this all are the standard forms of linear polynomial, right? Now next question is, we need to identify the type of polynomial. Which type of polynomial is given here? First question is p of x equals to 2x plus 5. So here we can clearly see that 2x plus 5, that is like ax plus b, and ax plus b was the standard form of linear polynomial. So value of a equals to 2, value of b equals to 5. So this type of polynomial is known as a linear polynomial. Very simple. Now next question is p of x equals to minus 5x cube plus 3x plus 7. See very clearly here, minus 5x cube plus 3x plus 7. That means degree of polynomial is 3. Whenever degree of polynomial is 3, then that type of polynomial is known as cubic polynomial. So whenever we are going to compare it with the standard equation, then it will be ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. That means here value of a equals to minus 5. That is coefficient of x cube. In the given polynomial, no x square term is there. No x square term, that means we can add 0 into x square. 0 into x square, that means coefficient of x square must be here 0. So value of b will be here 0. Value of c here, c, that is the coefficient of x. So here coefficient of x is 3. So value of c equals to 3 here. And value of d, that is constant term. So here constant term is 7. So value of d will be plus 7. So given polynomial is a cubic polynomial. Now next one is x square plus x plus 1. So here it is clear that the degree of polynomial is 2, and whenever degree of polynomial is 2, that means given polynomial is a quadratic polynomial. So by comparing it with the standard form of quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. So here it is by comparing x square plus x plus 1 with ax square plus bx plus c. Value of a will be equals to 1, value of b will be also equals to 1 because b that is coefficient of x, and value of c that is also equals to here 1 because c is known as constant term. So that's it. Now question number 4 and question number 5 you need to do by yourself. It is very easy, right? So this was the second topic, identify the type of polynomial. Now the next question is find the degree of polynomial. Degree, that means maximum power of variable. So again we are going to solve first question. Now see, first and second will be in your homework. We are going to solve third one. Third question that is given here, p of x equals to x power 4 minus 1. So x power 4 minus 1, first of all if you are going to write down in standard form, then it will be x power 4 plus no x cube, that is 0 into x cube, no x square, that is 0 into x square, plus no x, that is plus 0 into x, and plus constant term, that is minus 1 already given. So here we can say that maximum power of variable that is equals to 4, and if maximum power of variable that is equals to 4, then degree of polynomial equals to also 4. So it is very simple. Next question number 4, that is p of x equals to x square plus 5x plus 4. So it is clear that x square, so degree of polynomial equals to here 2 because maximum power of variable that is equals to here 2. So that's it. That was the topic of different types of polynomial, standard form of polynomial, and degree of polynomial. One mark MCQ can be asked from this point also. See, here we have discussed that quadratic polynomial always shows a parabola, right? And I have told you that there will be two types of parabola. One will be upward open and another will be downward open. So when upward open and when downward open parabola will be there. Here coefficient of x square, coefficient of quadratic term, that is a. So whenever value of a is greater than 0, then it will be upward open parabola. And whenever value of a will be less than 0, then it will be downward open parabola. This condition you need to remember. 1 mark question was asked in March 2020 examination of board, that identify the graph of given polynomial. In the particular case, value of a was given negative, value of coefficient of x square was given negative. So answer of that particular question will be downward open parabola. So this you need to remember, right? Okay, now we are going for next topic, and our next topic is find the value of polynomial at the given point. Find the value of polynomial at the given point. How we are going to find out value of polynomial at that given point? So we need to put only that value, that particular value of variable into the particular equation of polynomial. Suppose p of x is given here, that is x square minus 3x plus 1, and we need to find out the value of polynomial at point x equals to minus 2. So we need to put just minus 2 instead of x in this polynomial. By putting the value of x, we can easily find out the value of polynomial at the given particular point. So very easy topic that we have already studied in 9th also. Here p of x is given, that is x square minus 3x plus 1, and we need to find out value of polynomial at x equals to minus 2. So first of all, value of p of x we are writing as it is, x square minus 3x plus 1. Now instead of x we are going to put minus 2. So p of x, that is now p of minus 2. Instead of x square, now it will be minus 2 square minus 3 becomes as it is. Instead of x it will be minus 2, plus 1 will be as it is. So instead of minus 2 square it will be plus 4. Instead of minus 3 into minus 2, minus plus, and 3 2s are 6, so answer will be plus 6. That plus 1 will be as it is. So final answer of p of minus 2 will be 4 plus 6 plus 1, that is equals to 11. So p of minus 2 equals to 11. That means value of polynomial at x equals to minus 2 will be 11. So very simple question. Sometimes this type of questions will be there in your board examination in 2 marks, or sometimes in 1 mark VSQ also. So it is very easy. Now suppose we are going to take next example, that is p of x equals to x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1, where value of x equals to minus 1. So ultimately we need to find out value of polynomial at x equals to minus 1. So first of all, first thing is that we need to put value of given point in the given particular polynomial. So instead of x, now we need to put what? Minus 1. So p of minus 1 equals to x cube, that is minus 1 cube. Next plus 3 as it is, x square, that means minus 1 square, plus 3 as it is. Instead of x it will be minus 1, and plus 1 will be as it is. Now next point, minus 1 cube, minus 1 cube. Cube, that means if minus is there then it will be minus, if positive sign is there it will be positive. So minus square plus, and minus cube minus. So minus 1 cube, that is minus, and 1 cube, that is 1. So minus 1 cube equals to minus 1, plus 3 as it is. Now square is, answer of square is always positive. So minus 1 square becomes minus square plus, and 1 square 1. So answer will be plus 1. Now plus 3 into minus 1, plus 3 into minus 1, that means minus 3, and plus 1 will be as it is. So by simplifying that terms, minus 1 will be as it is, plus 3 into 1, that is 3. Minus 1 will be as it is, plus 3 into 1, that is 3. Minus 3 as it is, plus 1 as it is. That means now first term will be cancelled out with last term, plus 1 minus 1, plus 3 will be cancelled out with this minus 3. So answer of this polynomial will be 0. And if answer of polynomial is 0 at the given point, then that particular point is known as 0 of the polynomial. We are going to take that zeros of polynomial in next lecture, but you need to remember here that if value of polynomial at x equals to minus 1 is 0, then minus 1 is known as one of the zeros of given polynomial. Clear? It is very easy. Now next one, that is p of x equals to x square plus root 2x plus 2, and we need to find out value of polynomial at x equals to root 2. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to put that value of given x instead of x in the given polynomial. Here given polynomial is x square plus root 2x plus 2. So instead of x, by putting root 2, it will be p of root 2, that is equals to x square, that is root 2 square, plus root 2 will be as it is into x, that means it will be again root 2, plus that constant 2 will be as it is. Now on left hand side, p of root 2 will be as it is. Now root 2 square, it will be plus 2. Second term will be root 2 into root 2, that is only 2, and constant term 2 will be as it is again. So answer of p of root 2 equals to 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is equals to 6. So that is very easy. Clear? Okay. Now next question of same type is p of x equals to 2x power 4 minus 3 into x cube plus 7x plus 5, and we need to find out value of given polynomial at x equals to minus 2. in examination this type of questions will be there. Why? Because you will create mistakes by taking minus, cube, minus, square. So this is very confusing for you people, but you don't need to panic. You need to follow just basic rules of mathematics to solve each and every question, right? It will be very easy. So first of all, our method is to find out value of polynomial at the given point. We need to put that value of x in that particular polynomial. So here p of x is given and we need to find out value of polynomial at x equals to minus 2. So instead of x we need to put minus 2. So first term becomes 2 as it is, and x raised to 4, that means minus 2 raised to 4, minus 3 as it is, x cube, that means minus 2 cube, then plus 7 as it is, instead of x it will be minus 2, and plus 5 remains as it is constant. So this was our second step. Now third step, p of minus 2 equals to 2 as it is into minus 2 power 4. See, minus or plus, whenever even power is there, there will be always plus. So minus power 4, minus power 4, that means answer will be positive. And 2 power 4, that means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that means multiplication of 2 4 times, that means 2 power 4, that means 16. So 2 into 16 will be our first term. Next term will be minus 3 as it is, minus 2 cube. Now see, minus cube, that means a negative sign, odd power. So whenever odd power is there, that particular sign remains as it is. If negative sign odd power is there, then answer will be negative. If positive power odd is there, then answer will be positive. So here minus 2 cube is there, that means minus cube minus as well as 2 cube 8. So value of minus 2 cube equals to minus 8. Now 7 into minus 2, so plus minus minus, we know that, and 7 2s are 14, so answer will be minus 14, and last constant term will be as it is, that is plus 5. Right? So clear, that is our third step. Now fourth step, simplification of these terms. So p of minus 2 equals to 2 into 16, that is 32, plus, why plus? Because minus 3 into minus 8 becomes minus minus plus 24. Then minus 14 plus 5, minus 14 plus 5, plus minus minus, as well as 14 minus 5, that is 9, but 14 is bigger term, so sign of 9 will be negative. So second last step will be 32 plus 24, 32 plus 24, that means 32 plus 20, that is 52, plus 4, that is 56, and 56 minus 9, that is 47. So our answer, final answer of given polynomial will be 47. So value of p of x, value of polynomial at x equals to minus 2 will be 47. So that's it. This was the last example of this type of questions, value of polynomial at the given point. Now at last, some numericals I am giving to you for your homework. You need to find out value of polynomials, numericals for homework. You need to find out value of polynomial at the given point. In first question there will be two questions. First of all, you need to find out value of given polynomial at x equals to minus 1, and your second question will be value of the same polynomial but for x equals to plus 1. Now next question is root 3x square minus root 3x plus root 3 at x equals to root 3. This question is important question for exam point of view. You need to solve it very carefully. If you have any doubts in this particular question or any other question, then you are free to ask any doubt, right? So there will be total 5 questions and 2 questions in question number 1. So ultimately it will be 6 questions for you people to do in your homework. Now we are taking one quick the revision of our today's topic. First of all, we have studied about general form of polynomial, that is given by an x raised to n plus an minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x raised to n minus 2 up to last term is constant term, that is a naught, where a n must not be equals to 0 and all other a terms are constant terms, whereas x is known as variable. Then we have studied about the degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial, that is maximum power of variable, is known as degree of polynomial. Three types of different polynomials that we are going to study in 10th standard, that is linear polynomial, degree equals to 1, quadratic polynomial, degree equals to 2, cubic polynomial, degree equals to 3. 2 points that to remember for MCQ or VSQ: linear polynomial shows always a straight line, as well as quadratic polynomial always shows a parabola whenever a is greater than 0, upward open parabola whenever a is less than 0, downward open parabola, that we need to remember. Now, standard form of equation of linear polynomial. Standard form of linear polynomial is given by x plus b, where a must not be equals to 0. Standard form of quadratic polynomial, that is p of x equals to x square plus bx plus c, where a must not be equals to 0. And standard form of cubic polynomial, that is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a must not be equals to 0. Ultimately, in other words, we can say that in linear polynomial, coefficient of x must not be equals to 0. In quadratic polynomial, coefficient of x square must not be equals to 0. And in cubic polynomial, coefficient of x cube term must not be equals to 0. Some different types of questions we have studied for this topic. Then degree of polynomial we have studied, and at last we have studied about the value of polynomial at the given point. So you need to do this type of questions at your home. Eat healthy, stay at your home. Thank you.